Hello students, welcome. Today we are going to do the final KCSE 2025 Chemistry Predictions, Chemistry PP3. So kindly stay with us until the end of the video. We are going to start with question number 1. We are told you are provided with, read the information. We are going to go to table 1. So in table 1, the first titration, we have started our initial burette reading 0.0 and the final burette reading was 31.0. So when we subtract, we are going to get 31.0. In the second titration, the initial burette reading was 0.0 and the final burette reading we have gotten 30.9. When we subtract, we are going to get 30.9. Next, the third titration, we have started our initial burette reading to be 0.0. Then our final burette reading, we have gotten 31.1. So when we subtract, we are going to get 31.1. So part A, we are told calculate the average volume of solution B used. So we take 31.0 plus 30.9 plus 31.1, we divide by 3. What we are going to get here is 31.0 centimeter cube as our average volume of solution B used. So part B, we are told calculate the number of moles of Roman 1 solution B used. We know the formula for calculating moles. So our molarity is 0.105 multiplied by the volume used, which is 31.0 divided by 1000. What we are going to get is 0.0033 moles. Remember we said number of moles must be in 4 decimal points unless it is exact. So Roman 2, we are told solution A used, we have to write the reaction, then using mole ratio, we have to get the number of moles of solution A, and we have gotten 0.0033 moles. Then part C, calculate the concentration of solution A in moles per liter. That means concentration in moles per liter is also called molarity. The formula for molarity is moles multiplied by 1000 divided by volume used. So we are going to get 0.132 mole as our molarity, or we can write 0.132 moles per liter as our unit. So next we are going to proceed to procedure B. Read the procedure. We are going to go to table 2. So in table 2, the first titration, our initial burette reading was 0.0. The final burette reading we have gotten 10.5. So when we subtract, we get 10.5. The second titration, we have used 0.0. Our initial burette reading, we have gotten 10.4. When we subtract, we get 10.4. The third titration, we have used 0.0 as our initial burette reading, and we have gotten 10.6. When we subtract, we are going to get 10.6 as our volume of solution A used. So part A, we are told calculate the average volume of solution A used. So what we are going to take will be 10.5 plus 10.4 plus 10.6 divided by 3. What we are going to get will be 10.5. Part B, Roman 1. We are told calculate the number of moles of sodium hydroxide used. So moles is given by molarity times volume used over 1000. So the molarity that we are talking about here is the one that we have obtained, the concentration of solution A in moles per liter. We have gotten 0.132 multiplied by 10.5, which is the volume, divided by 1000. What we are going to get will be 0.0014 moles. Let's proceed. Roman 2, we are told number of moles of hydrochloric acid in 25 centimeter cube of solution Q. So we have to write the reaction between sodium hydroxide, that is solution A, with the solution Q, which is hydrochloric acid. The mole ratio is 1:1. Then the number of moles of the solution A, that's the sodium hydroxide that reacted with solution Q, is 0.0014 moles. So what about the one for solution Q? It will be the same because they're having equal moles. So you're going to get 0.0014 moles. So in Roman 3, we are told calculate the number of moles of hydrochloric acid in 250 centimeter cube of solution Q. Previously in Roman 2, we have calculated the number of moles of hydrochloric acid in 25 centimeter cube of solution Q. So we say 25 centimeter cube of solution Q gives us number of moles of 0.0014. So you say, what about 250? What we are going to get will be 0.014 moles. So Roman 4, we are told to calculate the number of moles of hydrochloric acid in 30 centimeter cube of solution C1. That is the original moles. It will be equal to molarity of solution C1 multiplied by volume, which is 30 divided by 1000. We are going to get 0.0315 moles. So next, Roman 4, we are told calculate the number of moles of hydrochloric acid that reacted with solid D. So here we have to take the original moles, then we subtract the excess moles. So what we are going to get here will be 0.0175 moles. Roman 6, calculate the number of moles of solid D that reacted with solution C1, given that mole ratio between D and hydrochloric acid is 1:2. So 1:2, we know the number of moles of hydrochloric acid that reacted with D. It is 0.0175. So the other one will be 0.0088 moles. Lastly, Roman 7, we are to calculate the formula mass of D. So RFM, or formula mass, is given by the formula mass divided by number of moles. So the mass given is 0.5 divided by the moles of solid D, which is 0.0088. What we are going to get there is 56.8, and we are dealing with RFM, or formula mass. It must be in a whole number, so we're going to have 57. Remember, it has no unit. Learners, that is the end of our class. Thank you for watching.